Hello everyone, welcome to my stream of King's Quest. We're gonna get all the trophies and the walkthrough for the whole game. Let's do it. Okay, the first thing you're gonna do in this game is go forward and go down the well. Make sure you turn the bucket down. Naturally get on the rope. And climb down.
I have not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
Move this mattress out of the way. And then go through the little door.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Same time.
So you can take them in the morning.
Yeah.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
For this part, for the fun of it, we'll see what happens when we put the left side.
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the right one.
Naturally, push the right one. And go through. Okay, here, you're gonna get your first trophy. Walk up to this bed, and you just nap. Push
Even though
X.
the bed was very comfortable, this was
And
no
you gotta
time
do it 3
to
times.
hide under the covers. As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap. All right. I took a brief rest before I decided to adventure on with that very important treasure.
Wait.
Next, just walk
Hold on,
forward.
Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind. Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes.
Next this part, just go up the
said to
rope.
me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to...
My way, too. Add a shinier hat to my collection.
This spot, when you go up to this ledge over here, walk up to it, push X to see what happens.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
It needs a lever, so the lever is on the right hand side. Just keep walking up here. And push X on this little trap over here.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my
Next, jump in the bed
cleverness
before the dragon
to
comes.
hide.
All clear.
Luckily,
Go back to the
that
bridge, put
half-blinded
the lever in the
beast
bridge.
never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
What did you use?
Cross the bridge and go forward.
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall. After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back
Climb
to
down the ladder.
snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Now for this part, all you gotta do is just avoid this thing over here that's going back and forth. Next part, when you walk on these skeletons, you'll see what happens. Run to the bed, jump in. Same thing for the next part, but this one you're gonna sneak past. You guys gonna follow, jump in. Second trophy is to walk up to the dragon and get eaten by it.
You marched right into a ferocious dragon's mouth.
I was just making sure you were still paying attention.
Repeat again. But this time don't walk into the dragon's mouth. Run to the bed. Climb up the ladder. But now this is all the trophies you can get in this spot.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
For this spot you go right. Push X on this guy over here. Shoot the switch.
The mirror called out to me.
Okay, for this part, hit this switch here to bring this
A
down.
ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Do it again. That's where you want it to drop at, right there. Ring the bell. Push the switch. And jump on the feeding machine. Grab the magic mirror. Time to run. Got an action scene, just avoid all this stuff. For this part, make sure you shoot these things that are hanging. When you get here, you gotta push circle. Another action scene. Cut these down, there we go. In a second, we got first triangle. Shoot these down again. gonna be another run section. Just run.
With the magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
Go to the door.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me.
In this section, anything you choose is up to you. I always go with the bell.
Would have rippling consequences.
Feeding time. And that's part 1.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. How did you know shooting the bell would distract him?
Over the years, I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was very hungry. I, too, would be violently angry if I could only eat when my neglectful owner rang the bell. I know it was a sneaky trick, but I certainly wasn't going to set a dragon loose on the town or participate in any more abuse.
You really thought that through, Grandpa. I would have tricked him, too. Back home, they call me Gwendolyn the Smarty Pants.
You come from a long line of logically minded nobles, and one very clever dentist.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guards!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast he outsmarted with its own dinner bell. I don't know if he forgets that I've heard that story before, or if he just doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now, let's talk about far more important issues. Like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of treating my opponents with respect. You'll be surprised what opens up to you. A lovely fellow once told me the fastest way to anyone's heart is through their stomach.
That's mine.
Speaking of, that reminds me of a story. One I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long
Okay, let's
story,
continue
but
getting
I shall
trophies
tell
in
it
part
briefly.
2.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Just roll on the hill. Or fall on the hill, whatever way you want to do, roll.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
Walk down the road. Up to this little broken bridge.
I could have sworn the Parade of Hopeful Knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
Turn left over here. And just keep walking.
Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest.
Follow the tracks all the way down. Before you go to the pond over here, take a left over here to this tree and examine the tree.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
Take the hatchet.
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
Cross the lake over here. Oh, the frog. Examine the wheel.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
And head this way.
Stand back, you dirty thieves! Wah! Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forage the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Ah, here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth. Ooh, such exquisite material. Hey. I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait, you're stuck here with me. Every bridge in is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yep, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
If you want, you can ask some questions, but since I already know, you don't have to.
Nope.
Okay, your third trophy is going to be over here. Come up to these little... Oh, what the heck they are? I think they're llamas? I don't know what the heck they are. But use the hatchet on them.
Get that blade away from my unicorns.
And just keep using it on them until you see what happens.
My unicorns have little use for such material things. I, on the other hand, am happy to earn your life savings.
I gave him the coin, laughing out loud. Give him the hatchet. We should have the hatchet.
Stop it! Those unicorns may look cute and cuddly, but they are ferocious fighters when provoked. You do that one more time, and I won't be able to quell Mr. Fancy Cake's vehement temper. Hey! How did his cape taste, Mr. Fancy Cakes?
Fourth trophy, walk behind him. There's a little path here. Follow this path all the way up.
Huh? How did I get onto this? We are not supposed to be in this part of the story yet.
Where did that river lead to?
That is a story for another day.
Walk out of the cave. Make sure you do all this before fixing the broken wheel on the merchant cart. Use the hatchet on the tree over here from the toolbox we got. Cross over.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Ugh. Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
Fifth trophy is walk up here. Keep going up, keep going up. See these weeds? Just walk into them.
Why would you walk into a patch of spiniferous thornweeds?
Well, I didn't. I thought about it for a while, though. I was thirsty.
Okay, walk up again. But this time, don't walk into the weeds, walk past them. Go right here. When you get to this section, you have to climb up these rocks to the right over here. That door is a very important part for another trophy, but I'll explain that later.
The town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade?
Okay, when you get to the town square, there's three places you can go. You can go to the blacksmith, the baker, and the magic shop. I always go for the blacksmith. So walk into the blacksmith.
Looked like a blacksmith shop of sorts.
Take the shield from the wall.
Big, round, that should do the trick.
Next, make sure you pay for it by putting the gold in the gold in the cup over here. The plate. My fault. Walk out. Go back the same way you came in. Open this door. Before you exit, before you leave this area, make sure you close this door. Every time that block falls, they know to close. Walk back. And go back to the merchant now.
Ah, a shortcut.
Walk to this little shortcut. Cross over the log again.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
Put the shield on the merchant. Give the shield to the
I
merchant.
thought this might do the trick.
A shield, eh? Whoa, it matches impeccably with the delicately crafted color scheme of this entire operation. Makes quite the bold statement. Mm-hmm, just like my shorts. This is perfect. I hope you didn't pay too much for it. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
Say yes.
Oh, sounds good. I love a deal.
So do I, boy, so do I. If I see one, I'll let you know. Here you are. Now, let's Vamanusi from this Meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time. Mr. Fancy Cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Abyss! Stop! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
Before walking up to the knights over here, go down here. Keep walking past here. Next trophy is right here. There's a set of weeds in the water. Just walk through. Keep walking. And there's your trophy for walking on the water.
I'm remembering this wrong. Wait a second.
Okay, now you can go back up and talk to the knights.
Back away, back away.
Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across that bridge, which is inexplicably missing.
We've ordered a temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off duty. Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon, and then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard once commanded must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we wouldn't want a repeat of the Rubenstern fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
Okay, walk back down. So you're gonna hop on these rocks, go onto the rocks.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
Fall in.
Distress! Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
No,
Okay, next interact with this tree.
This tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am...
Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Not good.
Go back up. Okay, the first thing you're gonna do is interact with this rope over here. Try shooting it. Try shooting the tree. Okay, next go over to this tree over here. Use the hatchet on it.
Over here, buddy.
Part 3, walk down. Go on the rocks and cross onto the log again.
Pardon me! All right!
Use the hatchet on the log. Sorry, tree, actually my fault.
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Huh?
Use a rope on the raft. Get on the raft. Push X to go across.
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Oh, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer pizza flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition will not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though. Let me know how I can help.
Go left. Climb the rocks. Go left. Up. And up.
Graham, to the front of the stage, please. Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
You can choose anything you want, but you always do. I didn't hear about the date change.
Well, I never heard the date was switched.
I'll just pencil in hard of hearing. Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Okay, for this part, you have to talk to everybody in this room. Let's start this guy over here to the left.
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really, it gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
Introduce yourself first.
I'm Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference, but I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me Acorn.
Ask about his hand.
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, Feather Boy.
Ask him again.
Seriously, what are you hiding? Is it a snack?
Leave it alone, String Bean.
I'll leave you be.
Go away.
Next, go all the way over here to the right and talk to Manny.
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
Ask him about Acorn.
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
Say I'm good, thanks.
Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye.
Back to Acorn.
What do you want?
Say I found out what you're hiding.
I heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, Skinny Pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Ask the squirrel for the name.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
Next, go over to the right. Talk to this guy.
Yes, Graham?
Oh no,
You
wrong
want
person.
some dirt on someone?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye.
Hello. My name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Chaka.
Ask him where he's from.
So, where do you hail from?
A chaka.
I see. Sounds exotic.
Ask him about arrows.
What type of arrows do you fly with?
A chaka.
Nice, nice. I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself.
Ask him about partnering up.
Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
A chaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down. Good
See
chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Talk to Manny.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
Ask him about a
What
chaka.
can you tell me about a chaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
Next, ask him about the guy Whisper.
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight, and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
Say I am good.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Next, talk to Whisper.
The ivory
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not recognize this well-proportioned face?
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're...
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
As do we all.
No.
I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Next, walk up here. Take the test.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Say, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Multiple languages is Manny.
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A chaka.
Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Say Sir Walter Harris. I can't say it.
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Say Princess Madeline of Avalon.
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You were all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh, over here! Over here, I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each night hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Cross over the bridge.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
So, how did you find an eye?
Oh, this bush here. This is for later on. Go left here. Go this way. For now, we're gonna stop the story real quick, and we're gonna go for the trophies. Next trophy is this horn here. Press X on it.
A new kind of horn, but the same result.
Keep pushing X.
The horn reeked of toothpaste and cabbage.
Again.
Luckily, those were flavors I liked.
Again.
So toothpastey. So cabbagey.
Again.
Yep, I blew on that horn 5 times.
Again.
Well, 6 times.
Again.
After a while, I lost count of how many times I blew on that horn.
That would be 7. Again.
Then I remembered I blew the horn at least 8 times.
Last time.
I should get a trophy or an achievement for how many times I blew on that horn.
If these says that, your trophy will pop. Next trophy is down here. See these frogs? Interact with the frogs.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beast.
I was too slow to catch those frogs.
Keep going again.
I tried again, but it was no use. Did I ever tell you about the time I tried to catch a frog? It was riveting.
Grandpa.
After trying for hours to catch those frogs, I was exhausted and thought I was going to croak.
Not funny.
I had to be careful with my cape while sliding around for those frogs. I didn't want to rip it.
I don't know what's worse, dad jokes or grandpa jokes.
Again.
All right, enough words. I'm starting to get a frog in my throat.
After he says that, the trophy will pop. Okay, next, go up, back up.
Do squirrels count?
This one over here, remember the colorful layer on? Go left here, interact with this guy.
I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
Go right. Go all the way to the right. Interact with this pumpkin.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Go right. Go up. Keep walking. Take the bell on the ground.
No one should notice one bell missing.
Go right. Walk into this over here.
What a peculiar trap.
Go left over here. Hit X on it. Jump down into here. Grab these mushrooms right here.
All right, sugar shrooms.
Climb up the ladder. Climb underneath the trap. Go right. Go right. Right here, take a right. For this part.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though.
For this part, do not interact with the tree yet. Interact with the note on the table.
My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Walk back. Go back. We're gonna go back to the town square now. Town square, you can go left here.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels. I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Walk this way, go all the way straight. Go through this door. Make sure you close the door. Use the shortcut to go through. Interact with this tree right here with the meat you got. Give it the raw meat.
And that's
That's
why
an
you
extra trophy.
shouldn't wolf down your food.
Hit
Grandpa.
continue. Go back. Climb up the rocks. Before we talk to everybody in the town, we're gonna do one more thing and then we're gonna talk to everybody. Go right here. Go down. Go all the way down. Just keep walking. Use the raw meat on this tree here.
Ew, gross.
Now we go back to the town square. Town square, you can go left here. Don't interact with the pumpkin yet. Go up. Now we interact with everyone in the town square. We'll go to the blacksmith first.
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Usually that sleep depriver would be hunted down and fed to the crumbler. But today is different. Today I sold a shield while I was out watching the parade, and money always puts me in a better mood. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest.
Talk to the girl.
You make up your mind?
Ask about the weapon in the wall.
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin. I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
Say bye.
Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches
Remember the door,
getting
keep
made.
it closed.
If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches!
Walk out of the shop. Next one is the baker.
Hello there, and good afternoon. Forgive the shop from lacking our usual favorites. With all the bridges out and my supplier missing, I can't keep all my delicious treats stocked. But have a look around. I'm here to answer any questions.
Talk to
How
the guy.
can I help?
Ask what the free samples.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitterroot. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
Ask about what smells good.
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie. A delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before. Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they? Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered, and I can't complete the recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead. Tell you what, if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
Say good day.
Good day.
Have a crepe day.
Interactive over here. Sugar shrooms. Is it? Yeah, pink sugar shrooms.
Wow, these sugar shrooms look amazing. Just the right amount of shroomy and not too sugary. Now, if you can find me the starberries, she's all yours for the discounted rate of 1 shiny gold coin.
Leave the shop. Next one is the magic potion shop.
You aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, horse feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He's a thinking soul just like us. If he continues down this path, he will have no trouble defeating the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at 1 shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Interact with the pot.
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot.
Talk to them again.
Yes, son.
Ask about the pot.
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this? Teeth whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening.
Oh well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Say farewell.
Fare thee well.
Always look on the smart side of life.
Interact with the pot. Press square. Badger.
Go ahead and dunk it.
Astounding.
Leave. Next, leave the town square. Since we read a note on the table over here, this guy's gone. Take the fruit picker. We're gonna go back to the picnic stand now. Just keep walking all the way up. Walk past this. Go all the way left, go all the way right. Turn here. Interact with the tree.
Bees!
I ruled the bees' day. That lovely meal.
Badger on the beehive.
Ew, that's
I'll give another
disgusting.
trophy. Use the fruit picker on the beehive.
I
Take the
tucked the
strawberries.
berries away for later, even though I was craving a cliffside snack.
Back to the town square. Before going to the town square, go down. Badger on the pumpkin.
Will the squirrels remember that?
The squirrels will most certainly remember that.
Take the pumpkin. I don't know how he's gonna carry that, but town square. Go to the blacksmith.
Hey, Graham.
Give it a shiny gold coin.
Did you do it? Did you spend your only gold coin on the epic weed whacker?
Say yes.
I did. The mold costs a fortune.
Now, Graham, promise me you will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
Walk out. Oh, before we walk out, interact with this over
You
here.
can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Back to the potion shop. Give them the pumpkin.
Now, give us one shiny gold coin and the beautiful blue flame lantern will be all yours.
Back to the shop. Go this way. Go to the door. Make sure the door is closed when before you go into the forest. Close the door. Walk up here. Use the hedge trimmer on the weeds. Forward, chocolate down the well. This is where we get the eye from for that test.
I was a few steps behind, but I was hopeful a beast was in that well, and
Climb
I
down.
wanted an eye to impress everyone.
But Grandpa, the dragon lives down there.
I didn't know that yet, Gwendolyn, and pretend you don't either. This story takes place before the one I told you last night. Sometimes a story is best told out of order.
Oh, got it.
Go through here. If anybody was watching the beginning part of it, this is the save cave when we first came to when we did the beginning part of the game. Jump over the rock.
I was out of my league down there, but I had something to prove.
Try with the right one.
Hey! Whatever's down here, it's mine.
It's mine. Do not follow a chocolate yet, go right.
There wasn't much to see that way, so I turned around and went back.
Walk down. Go all the way down.
Like I said, I took a small detour, enjoyed some pretty rocks, and then headed back to follow a chocolate.
I know the dragon is this way, Grandpa.
I had no knowledge of any dragons, so I headed back the way I came.
Keep going.
I think you kept going.
Fine, I kept going, fully knowing there was nothing to see down that way and not getting my hopes up that there would be.
Go right.
As I said, nothing. Just a dead end and disappointment.
Just wait here for a few seconds.
Are you sure nothing happened there?
Well, there was something I always wanted to do.
Keep waiting.
That's it?
Yup. All right, I may have also maybe used the privacy to practice my archery.
Keep waiting.
I don't think that was it.
You don't?
Well, I think you used the opportunity to do a silly dance.
Is my story boring you that much?
All right, Twinkle Toes. Let's see those moves.
Fine. And after I danced at that dead end, I climbed down the rope and continued my adventure.
The dragon!
Stalama. Affamata.
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 When he says Affamata, that's the way you go.
Stalama. Affamata. Affamata.
Same thing for this spot.
Water. Affamata. Affamata. Stalama. Affamata. 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 Affamata.
Oh, I messed up.
And then we pull.
It always happens when it does that.
Water.
Yeah, glitch.
Affamata. 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 Still Affamata. 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 Affamata.
Oh god, get out of there.
And then we paused.
Water. Affamata. 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 Affamata.
Oh, come on, that's cool.
And then we paused.
Oh my god, I'm about to die like 10,000 times here.
Water. Avamata? 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 Avamata?
Finally.
Water.
But this part he gives you no hints. You gotta follow what he does. That's the wrong way.
I'm
Water.
Wait, 2 eyes?
Yes, and another surprise. We didn't share your excitement.
I just gotta go forward. There's gonna be an action scene here. Right, run across. Yeah, run across. Yeah, across the wall. By the rope, climb up.
I took the long way, he took the astounding way. No matter, that eye would be mine.
Fire, climb the rocks. Right, down, wait here. Right, up to the right, up, right. You can go down here. Going down, up. Go right. Going right. And down. Jump to the right. That's it. Oh, Chaka. Push there. Press X. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, for this section? Oh, I forgot. I think it's... Oh, I can't remember. Let's see if I can... I forgot. Push square.
Off another.
Square to drop, okay. Yeah, press circle.
Stalama, Stalama!
Square. Stalama.
Stalama, Stalama!
No.
Stalama, Stalama!
Off another.
Off another.
Forgot that section. And drive to the door. You're gonna interact with the dragon's tail at this spot here. But before we do that, interact with this door. Do it again. And again. Trophy will pop. Now we think. Put the shield to here.
Buta!
Down, up and up. Climb across the rope. Move this one out of the way.
Buta!
Tell him still on.
Still on.
Ooh.
Interact with the shield here.
Buta!
Tell him off another.
Off another.
Climb this rope. Move this to the right.
Buta!
Tell him still on.
Still on.
Ooh.
Climb back. Go back to the first spot when you first started. Remove the shield.
Buta!
Tell him off another.
Off another.
Go all the way to the right. Climb the rope. Move this one to here.
Buta!
Tell him off another.
Off another.
Go back to the door. Pull on the rope. Follow Chaka. Go all the way down to the thing to open the door for him. Take a left here. My control, yeah, right. What the heck's that? Shoot it. Success. Go forward.
Hey, do you think we could share that dragon eye?
Shrekky, affirmata.
My thoughts exactly.
And draw at X.
Shrekky.
Is this actually you can tell him to shoot the eye or the sun? I'm gonna choose the sun this time.
Buta.
Stalama, Stalama!
I didn't want to hurt the dragon. Tell him to shoot the eye, the opposite happens. No matter what happens, he dies no matter what. We're getting pretty close to the end of this game, and then that's all the trophies for. We only got a few left.
I'm done. I am done. This is not for me.
Going somewhere?
Yes, I'm going home. Where I belong. I was promised wonder and adventure and fantastical floating islands. And what I got was a Daventry that will never live up to what it once was.
Daventry needs you, Graham. I know it's not what you expected, but give it time. We can work through the kinks together. It can be great once again with the right people in charge.
I'm not that person. And you should stop believing in me. It could get you killed.
Fine. Leave. Be a dentist for all I care. I guess Achaka was wrong.
What?
Nothing. It was nice meeting you, Graham.
Spill it.
Well, Achaka and I were chatting during your chivalry test, and he had some thoughts about you. Didn't you find it odd that Achaka entered this tournament, Graham? Did he ever tell you why?
What? He might have. But I only learned 2 words of his language.
A horrendous famine struck Achaka's village, Ichtuwe. He left his suffering family to enter this tournament. He hoped to seek an audience with the king to plead for help. It was a long shot, even for him.
Oh, great. So because of me, a whole village will starve. That makes me feel better.
No. Because of you, a village will be saved. Achaka was impressed by you. He told me he was watching you on your travels to Daventry, and that you seemed like the type of person that could inspire change. More so than those bucketheads anyways. If you're not gonna compete for yourself or me, do it for the Ichtuans. They need you. You're their last hope.
I couldn't go back if I wanted to. After all that, I didn't even get an eye.
Here, have one of mine. I have plenty. No excuses now.
For those brave souls that are still with us, welcome back. Now, you may have heard some squawking from a few naysayers in our kingdom concerned with the ethics of the tournament. But proclamations and addendums aside, this is the way we have always done it in Daventry. and this is the way we will continue to do it. Now, Knight Hopefuls, if you would be so kind as to present your eyes.
Hold still.
He seems distressed.
I don't know why. It looks as though his pre-order went through.
True enough. Do you remember your eye?
Oh yes. It once belonged to a hideous, majestic unicorn. You know, before the proclamation.
Congratulations, everybody. We officially accept all the eyes presented. I'll see you in the duels.
Take that and that! Oh.
Part 2 complete.
Mr. Springbottom. What? You're surprised I'm competing in the stuffed animal tournament? You know what? I will make some stories of my own. I'll pick up where my last book left off. It was called 31 Ways to Slay a Monster. I just can't do it, Mr. Springbottom. Yar, yar, yar! Yar, yar!
Gwendolyn!
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Oh, I'll take care of it, dear. I came to tell you your grandfather is ready for you. Run along, go have some adventures. Just try to have your next adventure away from my glass vases, please.
Now it's time for my favorite part of the tournament, the duels. Haha. You will compete against each other in a duel of strength and a duel of speed, with the winners facing off in a championship duel of wits.
The pairings of knights were selected at random, so no complaining. I'm looking at you, Whisper.
Any ties will be settled in sudden death. The winner, of course, will gain the knight position.
The duel of strength will take place at our fantastical and wondrous floating island.
And bring your steed to the tournament theatre for the duel of speed.
Please unveil the tournament board.
I will remain here for any questions.
Good luck!
First we're going to do the duel of strength. So first we're going to walk up here. But we need to get a few things before we go to the duel of strength. Instead of going this way, we can go up. Go right. Press X on this rope. Shoot the two. Go across.
I'd always been a straight shooter, but Achaka opened my eyes.
Alright, that one wasn't that bad.
Well, thank you.
Go right. Go down this pathway. Look behind you. There's nothing right now. Press circle, keep going forward. Look up, look around, circle. Go forward, keep going forward. Hey, look at the merchant chart again. The action key, press X, go back.
How did you take out all those goblins?
With swiftness or patience, you'll have to wait and see.
Shoot the goblins that appear. That was a fail. Take 2 shots to kill the goblins.
face me, you fit. Oh, nice shot. Time for you rocks to roll. Boy, that is your name, right? Boy, thank the shining stars. Where did you learn to shoot like that? Now, I'm not a native goblin tongue, but I'm pretty sure I made out the words unicorns and majestic museum. Mr. Fancy Cakes is too barbarous for a caged life. Listen, I want to sincerely apologize for my pilfering sausages, and thank you for saving me.
Say I can forgive you.
I have been through too much already today. I forgive you. And I just want to say...
Yeah, that's sweet, boy. Real nice here. And since we are all square, I have a favor to ask of you. Can you deliver this rare and miraculous ingredient to that amateur magic shop in town? It's a snoozing leaf. Be careful transporting it, though. Once Mr. Fancy Cakes ate one of these snoozing leaves and was knocked out cold for days. And as a token of my appreciation, here is your money back. There you go. I'd give you more, but those hoarding goblins looted my cart. Well, gotta run. Good thing these shorts breathe so well. Thanks again, boy. I won't forget this. Sayonara.
Did the merchant remember that?
Ha! The merchant immediately forgot that.
Back to the town square. Go down. Left. We're going to interact with this rock on our way back. Town square's left. Potion shop is on the right.
Joy! Graham the Brave is here!
Ah, the little boy who wants to do big things.
Congratulations on making it to the next round of the tournament.
Our crystal ball told us about the eye you presented.
Wasn't the cleverest way of going about things, was it?
And here we thought you were clever like us. Pity, really.
Hopefully you'll use your noggin a bit more in the future. Oh, we don't need any more brash knights in Daventry.
No matter your choice in life, we will gladly take your money.
Business is business. Now, Chester, can you hand me the Frog's Breath elixir?
Frog's Breath elixir? Yes. Where is that? We seem to be
the Frog's Breath for the part of another trophy.
Drink it all again, didn't you?
Muriel, my blood sugar was low. It's just so tasty.
Since you can't keep your mitts off our supplies, we are halting production. This potion will have to wait until that merchant brings us our delivery.
If you find a frog, bring it directly to me and I will gladly trade you a sample of this potion. And then I'll have to drink the delicious froggy leftovers.
Until then, no more free dips.
Give him the feather.
Our order is finally here. Well, part of it anyway. Chester, remind me to leave a poor review for that merchant on the town board.
Ah, this should do the trick.
It's close, but it still needs that frog's breath.
Well, I'm glad I could help further it along.
Yes, and as a token of our appreciation, we would like to give you this vial of hypnotic powder. Oh, it's expired.
It can work. It was just never finished.
Let me guess. It's missing lollipop root. Or baby's tears. I can bring you a tuft of Mr. Fancy Cake's fur.
Nope. It just needs raisins. Here.
Thanks, I guess.
Give him the gold coin.
Thanks, dearie. And here's your lovely pumpkin lantern with a glowing blue flame candle.
Leave the shop. We're gonna go back to the floating island. So go right. All the way to the right and up. Keep going. Go up. Turn left. Use the pumpkin. Run through. Interact with the holes here.
Bizarre holes were burrowed into the forest floor.
Keep going. Go right. Interact with this hole.
Where do these holes lead?
Go right. Take the gold coin.
Hey, how'd my coin get down there?
Go right. Go up. Go right. Follow the path all the way down.
Triumph? How'd you get up there?
Examine the tree.
Triumph's stomach seemed to have led him into trouble. I'd have to find a way to get him down.
Go back.
Stay put, I'll be back with help.
Go through the cave again.
Can we skip through this part? Too much walking, not enough dragons.
Yep.
Town square. Enter the baker's shop.
Graham, a little squirrel told me the news. I am deeply sorry you lost a friend. This horrible tournament spawns a vicious cycle of violence every year. When will Daventry recognize that slaying ferocious beasts shows no heart? But hearts can change, and I can take comfort in the fact that you backed down from the violence. Perhaps you didn't even know what you were getting into. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do in your time of need. Perhaps Grandma's sugar shroom pie can ease the pain a little.
Interact with the plate to the left.
She tried to set the record for the world's biggest pie.
Strawberries.
These starberries are perfectly ripe, just squishy enough.
and with a faint scent of musky cabbage. Now, if you pass me one shiny gold coin, Grandma's giant starshroom pie is all yours.
Give him the coin.
Oh, thanks for the patronage. Share this pie with a friend or two, or three. And good luck in the tournament.
Leave the shop. Go right. Down. Go up. Cross over the bridge. Climb up.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
Tell him I will return with best and tasting food.
If you let me go, I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me, I'll make sure the king rewards you for your troubles.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that? Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, where do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
Say until we meet again.
Happy trails.
Give him the pie. I wanted a piece of that.
Thanks for the momentary lapse in conversation. Ulfie was unquestionably hangry. Now that I am refurbished, I'll allow you to cross. Though a quick-footed peacock already got to that snarling Snarlax. Oh, I almost forgot. Goosey, for your act of kindness, Ulfie would like you to have this. Whenever you need me, just give it a blow. Step lively.
Cross over
Ulfie
the
needs
bridge.
to get back to the guild meeting. It's almost croissant time.
Go straight. Use the pumpkin. Go forward. There's a rock here. Make sure you take this work order. Go forward. Go down. Oh shoot, there's something further out. Hold on. I need to go back for a minute. Go left. Go back. Yeah, go back. I got something. Oh, that was not supposed to happen.
And that's why.
Use the pumpkin. Go back. Go right. Take the
I'm
coin.
starting to question
Hey,
his
my
commitment
coin.
to our guild.
Go all the way to the right.
Now, Pilar, I don't know if I'd say it like that. I wish Ulfie would stay put. This meeting is already way over schedule.
Leave.
He needs to work on his time.
If I could find a fast way down there, I would be able to hear the password.
Nice of
Go
you.
left. Go up. Go to the forest again. Finish your pumpkin. Run across. Run through.
You'd think with his giant head, there'd be a brain bigger
Go
than a
right all the way down. Follow the
Ulfie,
path.
You're so easily tricked into sitting down. You should stand up for our rights. Well, easy.
But Alfie likes sitting down. Helps relieve pressure up my back.
Look, Pilar, I'm on your side, but I need you
Go
to
down.
work with me. We need to build our bridges and get over this. What's a compromise we can all live with?
Oh, there is no compromise. Those tiny ingrates go around stomping on the shoulders of giants with no thought as to who is underneath them. They climbed the ladder of success and forgot who got them across their troubled waters. What's in it for us? We will show them
Go
all
past the door.
what happens
All the way to the left.
when you cross the wrong bridge.
Oh, jeez, Pilar, I don't know. I wouldn't go so far as to say they don't appreciate us, but by golly, I wouldn't go so far as to say they do either.
Bridges don't grow on trees. They grow on us.
And after the hole here.
Daventry wants us to go back to work. Those guards need to stop breaking our backs.
That Ulfie can agree with. The guards with pointy shoes hurt Ulfie's back.
So, all of us are aligned with the
Shortcut.
strategy.
Climb
The
the ladder.
lords need to step lightly when crossing on our backs. Now we're getting somewhere.
Go back to the bridge.
Next item is a Grand Counselor replacement. I have been happy to serve you.
Use the horn.
No time to talk.
Go back.
Gotta get
Go
back
right.
to the meeting.
Where did
Use the
you
ladder. Climb down.
to?
He is a weak link.
I'm sure he'll be back any second.
What is the knock? And the password.
Trust me.
Très bien. Where do
Password
you
to the
keep
door is
going,
one
Ulfie?
one knock,
Very important
2 bells,
business to
1
attend
knock.
to.
Trust me.
Have the croissants arrived yet?
And after the door.
You may now perform the secret knock.
The first knock does not count. Knock.
Très bien.
Ring the bell to the left over here.
Très bien.
Ring again.
And
Knock on the door.
now speak the secret password.
Trust me.
Trust me?
That is correct. Hold on. Hey, you don't look like a troll. You look like a scab. And I love the taste of scabs. Delicious.
He's no scab. He's a goose. And Ulfie's friend. Let him in, Pilar. He might have our snacks.
Any friend of Ulfie's is usually make-believe.
Say I'm a bridge troll.
I can't believe you don't recognize your own brethren. I too am a bridge troll. See?
You are? Why didn't you just say so?
Well, I know that often bridge trolls from different regions can sometimes be at war, and I'm just here passing through.
Friend or not, you must prove you are indeed a troll. Why don't you join me in the secret dance of the Bridge Troll Guild, and we'll find out.
All you do here is repeat the process. Keep pushing X. Square. Circle. Keep pushing.
Oh, yeah. Can't stop. All right.
Well, there you have it, Pilar. You sure does seem like a troll to me. Mr. Bridge Goose representing Ludor, on behalf of myself, the Grand Counselor of the Daventry Bridge Troll Guild, I would like to welcome you to our chapter meeting. It'll be wonderful to have an outsider's opinion on our strike.
As long as he sides with me, it will be wonderful. Since I am sick of supporting the people of Daventry, I have collected all of the troll horn mouthpieces. They cannot be used anymore.
Golly gosh, Pilar, that seems a bit extreme.
Not extreme enough. We need to destroy these horns once and for all. We need to make a statement. We are not at their beck and call. Daventry has burned their bridges with us, and I will set fire to all these horns.
Where are your horns, Pilar?
Mine are already up on the hill, where I will take all of these. Everyone will be able to see them burn. You, newcomer, throw in whatever is used to summon you. You are a part of this.
Throw in the bell.
How cute. A little bridge bell for a little goose.
Okay, well, according to the agenda, the next line item we need to discuss is our negotiation tactics. What is our strategy for getting those guards to stop stomping around on our backs?
Oh! They should cross barefoot without their sharp heels.
I think we should feast on their legs and force them to crawl over our backs.
Okay, now, both interesting perspectives, I hear you, but we gotta find a way for us all to be successful. What do you think, Bridge Goose?
I agree with Ulfie.
I think I'm with Ulfie on this one.
Thanks. Good thinking, friend.
Point taken. Moving on. Switching topics. Ulfie, it's your turn to bring the snacks next week. Do we want sweet or salty?
Ulfie loves the taste of sweet.
Ulfie, you are an unrefined swine. Savory is the only snack accepted by my palate.
You both bring up good points, but we have to come together on this. What do you think, Bridge Goose?
I agree with Pilar.
Oh, there is nothing tastier than a fresh baguette with a few gobs of camembert.
Vive la révolution, Goose.
Okay, continuing forward. We need to decide on our team jackets. The tailor cannot wait any longer for our final decision.
Ulfie is a fan of the majestic unicorn and butterfly logo with the slogan, "Building bridges to the future."
No. Our jacket needs to be exciting. We should go with something epic, something that will burn into their minds. We should go with trolls eating humans, with the slogan, "Feed the trolls."
Okay, those are both great points, but we really need to find a side to align on and work together. What do you think, Bridge Goose?
I'm gonna go with Ulfie on this. I love butterflies and unicorns.
A bridge to friendship is the best way to solve this.
Next item, negotiation tactics. Getting guards to step softly across our backs.
Make them walk barefoot.
Eat their legs and force them to crawl across.
Guys, I feel like we're talking in circles here.
I agree with Waddles.
That's it. Waddles is right. We're repeating ourselves. I'm taking my horn and leaving until you sort this out.
Take the brown horn.
Okay then, really? Well then, this meeting should be adjourned anyway.
I had tricked them. That bell was of little use to me, but
Go left.
Walkthough was sure to blow open new paths.
We're gonna go to the brown horn where the frog farm was at now. They use the horn over here. Use Alfie's horn. Keep going down the path. Nope, wrong way. Go left here. Oh wait, before we go. We're gonna go back for a minute first. Go up here. Go up. We're gonna go to the rock. Rookeroo on the rock. Walk away from the rock.
I'm gonna get some good rest tonight. Oh wait. No, I'm not.
Take the bitter root. Town square. Baker.
Oh, Hammer, you make...
Give him the bitter root.
Ah, just what I needed to finish my walnut strudel. Here is your free sample.
Leave the shop. Now we're gonna go to the bridge. So leave the town square. Keep walking. Take a left, and then down. Use Waddle's horn on this horn.
Waddles!
Cross the bridge.
Unlike my temple, this fire is not easy to ignite.
For this section, interact with the raisins over here. Hypnotic powder.
I can't take this stress. I need a snack.
Oh wait, you gotta hit X on it first.
She seemed to enjoy snack breaks more than trying to light a fire.
Get away from my raisin croissant. Ils sont à moi. Oh, there must be some more kindling around here.
Interact with it again.
Maybe if I just regain my strength.
There you go.
Powderize!
I don't feel so good.
Say, take a nap.
Take a nap.
I need a nap.
This is just a crazy dream. You don't like the taste of lanky teenager.
Take the gold horn.
I now had the complete set.
Now that we are complete, we're gonna go do the dual strength. Dual strength is located on the island next to the picnic area. Let's go right. Go over the bridge. Up. Right. Go all the way to the right. Go up. Could actually the other way too, but it's left. Go up. Keep walking all the way to the right. Go right. Go up. Use the horn.
Get over here. We're waiting. We used all the rafts, so figure it out.
Alfie is here to help.
Go left. Use the gold horn.
I was just enjoying the most lovely glass of cheese.
Cross over the bridge.
But no,
Walk
this
back.
is much more important.
Climb up the ladder. And drop to the night.
Hello there. Are you ready to begin?
Tell him, let's do this.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right. Let the duel of strength commence.
I'm glad we can settle this like gentlemen.
Press X. Keep pushing.
Alley-oop. One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
He's cheating with that nasty troll.
Grab the
Good
yarn ball.
thinking, Graham.
Look at it, Madeline. Everything the light touches will
What?
be yours.
Press X.
The
Press X
view
again.
of
Push it
victory.
again.
Wait, no!
What you want to do here, you want to make them trip
No one
over the
needs to
rope.
see where
So
this
just
line
keep making a
goes.
thing. It's like a double tie. Press
Careful,
X
careful! Don't get it tangled.
to make them thing. You can
Are
pull
you
them
pulling my
faster.
string? You will never beat me in a tug of war. Oh, brother, you shouldn't have done that. Look, I'm no wolf for you to trap.
I did it wrong. I did it
I might have
completely wrong.
stumbled, but this acorn stays planted.
There we go.
You shouldn't have done that.
Ah, took over that.
You
Damn
almost
it.
had me there. This rope only traps wetzels, not acorns. Ugh, so many knots. Whoa, he's ruining it. We should stop this nonsense and get back to throwing each other into the water.
I did this horribly wrong this time.
Oh, darn. My trap ropes have gotten all tangled. Good thing I have more colorful rope used only for trapping wolves. Only Are you pulling my string? Let's take a pause from the duel of strength and let's everyone help Acorn gather his deadly rope for killing. As long as we can stay on our feet, he can't get to our little secret. You will never beat me in a tug-of-war.
Oh my god.
Boy, you will never trip me up on my own trap.
Oh, that's horrible. I messed it up horribly.
He can't unravel this fast enough if we keep up this pace. Step carefully and focus, Acorn. Gather all the rope. I might have stumbled, but this acorn stays planted. You shouldn't have done that. You almost had me there. Whoa! Are you pulling my string? You will never beat me in a tug-of-war. Boy, stop stringing me along. I might have stumbled, but this acorn stays planted. You shouldn't have done that. What game are you playing here? This is bound to get messy. You almost had me there. Whoa! Are you pulling my string? You will never beat me in a tug-of-war. Well, someone's bound to trip. Look, I'm sorry I tied up your steed. Now can you give me back my rope? This trapping rope is dangerous. Unless you know how to use it. Easy, easy. No one needs to see where this line goes. Careful, careful. Don't get it tangled. I might have stumbled, but this acorn stays planted. Oh, brother, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. You almost had me there. Look, I'm no wolf for you to trap. This rope only traps wetzels, not acorns. Whoa. Are you pulling my string? We should stop this nonsense and get back to throwing each other into the water. Stop tangling my trapping rope. Oh, darn. My trap ropes have gotten all tangled. Good thing I have more colorful rope used only for trapping wolves only. Boy, your mind is twisted.
I can't believe this. I messed up horribly.
Let's take a pause from the duel of strength and let's everyone help Acorn gather his deadly rope for killing. As long as we can stay on our feet, he can't get to our little secret. Boy, you will never trip me up on my own trap.
Finally. Press X. Press X. Press X again. Yeah, do it 2 more times. The first time was not good.
Gotcha, skinny pants.
Press X again.
Look out below. Ooh, thank God that's over, Madeline. Our secret is safe. It's not a complete lie. No, I did trap a Wetzel wolf in it.
Cheetah! You foiled him again, Graham.
Same thing again, make him trip again.
Not again. You really won't like where this rope leads. He's getting closer, Princess Madeline. Do something. If you do that again, you might wake the bull. You will never beat me in a tug-of-war. I might have stumbled, but this ain't...
There we go. Nice and easy that time. X again.
Ouch.
X again. X again. Pull out the rope.
The bull is awakening! Ugh. Careful, little bean. Some threads aren't meant to be unraveled.
X again. Keep pushing X.
You're never gonna get strong if you keep skipping belly day. Ooh, I'm gonna need a warm bath later.
Use Ophi's horn.
Could you give me a neck massage? No? problem with it, sir.
He's a cheater. But not according to
trip
Addendum
again.
4934.
Way to go, Graham!
Hey, there's a reason why I keep my secret roped up. Oh, this is gonna get dark. Okay, fine. My secret will steal your soul. It's Pandora's box. Turn back now. You shouldn't have done that. You almost had me there. If you thought keeping a squirrel friend in my belly was weird, you won't be able to handle what's at the end of this line. Whoa! Unraveling this string will unleash a demon on Daventry. Are you pulling my string? Seriously, a Drozdek demon. You know, the kind that will rain fire and brimstone for years.
There we go. X again. X again. X again.
No!
Keep pulling.
The Drozdek demon!
Now is the time for the laughing and the ridicule.
Oh, brother. No,
stop.
You're making it worse. Eek!
It's still funny!
For this actually want to kind of all three. So this one over here.
Here, take it back! Worthy!
Go to the next one, press X,
Stop
wave
to
it
my
again.
hand. I don't want this!
Hold still!
Move.
Sorry,
Last
I'm
one.
sorry.
X, wave and move
Madeline,
here.
chew this off me! As much fun as this is...
Move.
It's crumbling time!
It's extraordinary. Oh.
Oh!
Can't believe that first section was like that. Ended horrible.
I knew you had it in you.
With the help of some trolls and Manny, I had bested that giant and revealed his weakness. I was one step closer to the knighthood, but I didn't feel that great about it.
Hello? Down here? We could all use a lift, you know. Yes, right this way.
No, Alfie, stop. Oh, I've had it with their orders. The time is now. Let's show these ingrate what happens when you cross the wrong bridge. How does it feel to be stepped on?
Run!
Come back here, you pointy boots!
No! Oh, Pilar, stop! This is going to cause a boatload of unnecessary paperwork!
Wait for Alfie, guys!
Dual strength commence. Done. Next one, dual speed. Before we go to the dual speed, we have to go see Triumph. So we go back. And go up. And go left. Through the cave. Walk through here, all the way to the right. Keep going. interact with Acorn.
What?
Say, hey, I want to talk.
Hey, big guy. Want to chat?
Oh, buzz off. You done enough damage.
Say, I could use my strength. Say, I could use your strength.
You know, I could use your strength over there.
We are not friends. Enjoy your hand-knitted sock. Go away.
Say, so I have to ask.
So I have to ask.
You have the gall to be asking me for anything? You're gonna be asking for your life soon.
Say, I see you around.
See you around.
Is that a fat joke? You disgust me.
Give him his sock back.
Oh, my sock. I thought it was ruined.
Look, I wanted to sincerely apologize for what happened back there. Things got a little out of hand and weird.
I shouldn't have exploded. People always see me as the big guy. But my dream is to open a craft store. I'm just here to please my parents.
Well, your crafts are lovely. Really stunning, actually.
No one's ever complimented me on my work before. Well, except the squirrels. Thanks, Graham. That means a lot.
Oh, my pleasure. Let me know if you ever want to sell them. I might be able to rustle up one shiny gold coin.
Well, this is silly. They're just socks. Here, take them. They might run a little big on you, but you could always wear them over your shoes. Like slippers.
Wow, thanks.
My pleasure.
Talk to Acorn.
Hello.
I could use your strength.
You know, Acorn, I could use your strength getting Triumph down. After all, your ropes did trap him.
Sorry. The traps were only meant for Wetzels. You're free, little friend to the little buddy.
Yeah,
Triumph! Hey, buddy! Was the steak good at least? So, I know you just fell out of a tree and all, but there's this duel of speed, and I kinda sorta... couldn't have said it better myself. We're off! I can't say this is the most peculiar thing I've seen today.
Don't mind us. Just getting a bit of exercise, really.
It's leg day.
My name is Larry. This is Kyle.
Graham. We know. We've been watching you.
We think you show potential.
You got our support.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. We've got your back.
If you ever need us, just holler. Like this. Hey!
Good luck in the duels.
The duel of speed. The only thing racing was my mind. How was I going to get out of this one?
Eat my cake.
Go right. Left. Go right. Left. Go right. Stay in the middle. Left or right, doesn't matter which one. We'll go right.
Branches!
Triangle. Triangle again. Oh, I hit triangle. 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 All right. Left. Right. Triangle here.
Way to go, Graham!
Victory is mine. Take that, Gideon. Whisper runs from danger. My armor is too beautiful for smudges.
Branches!
Watch your head, Jermaine. Jerry, I can't see. Watch the main. Watch the main.
Left.
Go left. Left.
All right.
Move right.
Got it!
Right.
Go right.
Gotcha!
Left.
Left.
Gotcha!
Left again.
Go left.
Got it!
Kyle! Larry! Distress! Got you covered, Graham! Hop, 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 hop,
Triangle.
hop, and hop,
Triangle.
and hop,
Triangle.
and hop. We need to show him up. Hey, Whisper!
What type of stunt are you trying to pull?
I bet you couldn't win this race
Stand on your
standing
head.
on your hands.
What? Hey, Whisper can do it!
Oh, wrong one.
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race
This is talk to the god.
and share your legends with those guards.
Whisper can do it! At last, the ivory monster unveiled itself. What?
I have to do it again because I failed.
Whisper can do it!
Addendum 2, Section 5 states another lap.
Hop, 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 hop,
Triangle again.
hop, 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 and hop, and hop,
Triangle again.
and hop. Whisper! Bet you can't win this race
Backwards.
What? Hey, Whisper can do it!
We need to show him up. Hey, Whisper!
What type of stunt are you trying to pull?
I
No,
bet
no.
you couldn't win this race backwards.
That backwards is
What? Hey, Whisper can do it!
no, backwards is no. That's right.
Whisper!
Gotta do it again.
Bet you
I
can't win
failed.
this race and share your legends with those guards.
Whisper can do it! At last, the ivory monster unveiled itself. What? Hey, Whisper can do it!
Addendum 2, Section 5 states another lap.
Stand up, stand up.
And hop, and hop, and hop. Whisper! Bet you can't win this race
Stand on your hands.
standing on your hands.
Whisper can do it! Whisper regrets his past decision.
Nice one, Graham!
Told you not to skip leg day.
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race
Backwards.
backwards.
Whisper can do it.
We can so do this, Graham!
Look back at your own reflection.
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race
Talking to the god.
and share your legends with those guards.
Whisper can do it. At last, the ivory monster unveiled itself. What? Hey, Whisper can do it.
Come back, Whisper. I was so interested in your story.
I know, right?
Do a speed done.
What are you
That was
talking
horrible.
We knew you could do it.
Graham!
Only one duel left. Duel Wits. But before we do that, we have to go see Whisper.
You see, my alliance with man, it worked. He easily bested Acorn in the duel of speed and defeated Whisper in the duel of strength. I headed to the theater to square off against my friend in the championship duel of wits.
So we got the Whisper, go back. Go right. Go up. You go left here. Interact with the board.
Why did you want to work for the Kingdom of Daventry anyway?
I guess I saw potential in it. It certainly wasn't the kingdom you know today, but I've never shied away from a creative project.
Interact with the blackboard.
Just a duel of wits to go.
Back out. Back to Whisper. Oops, wrong way. Left here. Down. Talk to Whisper. Say, can you help me catch a frog?
Hey, do you think you can help me catch a frog?
Whisper is too sad to run. No, don't look at me. No, don't look. Okay, now you can look.
Say, feel better?
Buck up, Whisper. You keep doing you.
But
Press square at him. Portrait of Whisper.
An autograph, you say? You're still Whisper's fan? You want to immortalize me on your nightstand? Well, I'm not one to disappoint the fans. Here you are. To my fan, Graham. Right? Always seek adventure. Signed, Whisper. Thanks, friend. I needed that.
Interact with Whisper.
Hello, Graham.
Say, can you help me catch a frog?
Hey, Whisper, do you think you could help me catch a frog?
Whisper can do it. These evil dragon hoppers are no match for Whisper. Anything for a friend.
Back to the potion shop. So we go into the potion shop, talk to this guy over here, the baker.
Oh, how I love this day.
Say, how am I doing in your eyes?
So, how am I doing in Daventry so far?
Do you need a hug? Honestly, who hurt you? Ah, but enough of this evaluation. I'm getting married, and I'm in a great mood.
Say, so what the hell?
I have to ask, where did you learn to bake?
Oh, my mother taught me. Then I taught myself. You cannot learn to bake with this kind of love alone. It has to be handed down to you.
Say bye for now.
Have a sweet day.
Talk to the girl to the left.
Hey, Graham. Thought I'd get some air and work on my dagger project.
Say, how am I doing in your eyes?
How am I doing in Daventry so far?
You may have come into town thinking you needed to show everyone how clever you are, but I'm happy you're back with those of us that seize opportunity with our hands, not our heads. Don't forget, you are well on your way to earning a Wetzel Wolf patch, so keep it up.
Say bye for now.
Forget what those other guys say. A sword is mightier than a pen.
Up to the potion shop.
Oh, you look like...
Give him the frog.
Yes, yes, yes! Give it here, boy.
Oh, that did the trick. Splendid. Our teeth whitening potion is complete, thanks to you.
Yep, and a promise is a promise. Here is your sample, boy. Got anything that needs a color changing? You know, something that needs to stand out from the rest?
Use it wisely, dear. There's only one dose in there.
Leave the shop. We're gonna go back to the theater. The theater. Before we do, I talk to this guy.
Oh, how I love this day.
Is there everything?
Bye,
Say bye for now.
Oh, great day.
Theater's to the right. All the way down. Keep walking all the way down. Give the squirrel walnut strudel.
I hope you find this to your liking, Princess Madeline of Avalon.
Go forward.
The tension between the Bridge Troll Guild and the Royal Guards is at an all-time high, and we need
interact with the knight.
Soon.
You bridges need to stop stonewalling
Give 'em
us
the
and
socks.
ooh, for me? Oh, they feel as though I am walking on clouds, and the craftsmanship, stunning. Can you order one pair for each of the Royal Guards?
Well, it does look soft and cuddly, but that's not accounted for in your mandate.
I could create an addendum for that. We could still sharpen our boots and march as we wish, but these socks would protect you.
Oh, jeez, that would just be the best. A real compromise that we could all live with.
I think that's exactly what you should do.
Thanks, Graham. The Guild will never forget this. See you at the next meeting.
The new socks soften the guards' souls.
Cross over the
Definitely
bridge.
a step in the right direction.
Head to the theater.
I'm warming up to these.
I'm just glad the trolls never had to suffer the agony of defeat.
Sit down.
Welcome, friend, to the Championship Duel of Wits. Well, the take-home version. Budget cuts or something. But look around, take it all in, and know we've already won. Our allegiance guarantees us both a spot on King Edward's court.
How exactly is this going to work?
Before we get to the rules, I offer a toast and an opportunity. You see, while this game might stretch the imagination, for some I find it rather simple and in need of an additional mental challenge. Guards, the raisin juice, please. This is my favorite game. Well, it's been a long time since I last played it. Are you familiar with hypnotic powder? One sip of this, and you'll have to do everything I say. And, of course, vice versa. In goes the powder. Guard number 2, if you would.
It doesn't matter when you pick, just pick any one.
I'll take this one. Whoa! Looks like you got the winner. And now, we play. So, the goal of the Duel of Wits is to hit your opponent's pawn with an arrow by moving these pieces around the board. Your pawn will fire an arrow after you move. I'll go first. After I move the shield, watch how the arrow bounces off the shields and around the board. Now it's your turn, Graham. Not to sound like a royal guard, but as an additional rule, you can't move a shield your opponent moved on his previous turn. Will you please move the lower left shield to your left?
Move that one to the left.
I'm so happy we'll be working in the castle together, Graham. And if I ever become king, you'll make an excellent advisor. I'll move the shield, and they'll all have to accept it's what's on the inside that counts. Addendum. You can move and rotate your pawn to change the direction you shoot. Will you please rotate your pawn clockwise?
Rotate the shield. Rotate the shield.
Your arrow will always fire in the direction you're facing. I do hope you realize all the planning I did to get us here. I'll just rotate this shield. Well, looks like the hypnosis powder is wearing off. Make any move you want. Not that it matters.
Make any move it matters. It doesn't matter which one you do anything, you lose automatically.
Huh. Looks like my intelligence has reigned supreme. Guards, I've won. Please review the winning board.
We have to do something. Graham is about to lose.
Seriously? You all know I won.
Apologies, sir, but Decree 3214 specifically states that all duel victories must be witnessed and verbally notarized by a royal guard, such that it can be recorded for posterity in our tournament record.
Unfortunately, the board was compromised before a final notary could be given.
Therefore, this victory is nullified, and another game must be played.
We really are sorry, and assure you will be able to achieve victory once again.
You are the most ridiculous guards I've ever encountered. No matter, merely a delay in my ascent to knighthood. I'm ready to beat you again whenever you're ready.
Before you sit down, go to the drinks, press square, use the color changing potion. Now sit down.
Back so soon? Raisin juice! This all seems so familiar. Hypnotic powder. Mix them up. And now, you choose.
Take the white one.
I'll take this one. Oh, excellent choice! And that was the last of my hypnotic powder. And now, we play. I wish I had other powders to make this game more interesting.
I've seen enough magic powders for one day.
Rotate the shield to the right.
Well, well, well.
Oh no, I can't move the map. Yeah, I can't move that.
Let's get this over with. It's the duel of wits, not the duel of ponder forever about your next move. You left yourself open there, Graham.
Oh no, am I gonna lose? He's gonna shoot me, isn't it? Yeah.
How does royal assistant to the king sound, Graham? A victory again! Notary, please! Decree 3214.
Afraid so, sir.
Unbelievable. Are you sure you're ready to play again?
Nope.
Say no.
I need a breather.
I'll still be here when you're better prepared.
Do I still have the money thing? I don't think I do. No, sit down.
There you say.
Say yes.
I'm not afraid.
Let's begin. This is getting absurd. How many times do I have to beat you? Can you believe what that brute was hiding in his belly? What a disappointment.
I actually liked his art. I'm not proud of embarrassing him.
Graham, that dope will never accept us. He should keep to the knitting.
Rotate the shield.
You won't get me that easily.
Need this one down.
Well, what if I just do this?
Move this one back up here.
Think carefully about your next move. Did you forget how to play?
Move that one down there. Yeah, down. And that should do it. Oh no, I've got to rotate the freaking shield.
Oh, Graham, you were so close! So close! Oh, Graham, you were so close! So close! Don't worry, Graham. You'll always be my number 2. Don't worry, Graham. You'll always be my number 2. Oh, Graham, you were so close! So close! Oh, Graham, you were so close! So close! Oh, Graham, you were so close! So close! Don't worry, Graham. You'll always be my number 2. What? How did I not notice that? Don't screw this up for me, Graham.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's it.
I did it! I did
Finally.
Guards, I am ready for Decree 3214.6 and a half.
Actually, I think it was Decree 1.21.
Aha! We knew you could do it. You're out of the alliance. I can't lose to you. How about another challenge? We only got to square off in a duel of wits. A well-rounded gentleman would win in a duel of strength as well.
Graham, take this!
These, baby.
Choose these,
These, baby.
choose these.
Here.
Take the knife. Triangle. Square. Triangle. Circle. Circle. Square. Triangle. That's it.
Okay, one more challenge. How would you fare in a duel of speed?
No, Manny. It's over. Just as the battle isn't always claimed by the strong, and the race isn't always won by the swift, sometimes the intelligent falter. And I think now is my chance. And now is my time.
Come on, Graham. One more duel for a chaka. Do it for the village of starving Pitchthreans.
Oh, you said his village was home to the Itchtuins. What exactly is your plan here? Because I'm starting to...
speed!
No, Graham, he's not worth it.
With the bridge strike resolved,
that's everybody.
supplies
That's the
can
whole
be
game.
delivered to the shops again. Business started to pick up. The Wetzel wolves stopped harassing the town and migrated north. Even the guards marched with a little more caution in their step.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
All things considered, it was a pretty good first day in Daventry.
That was amazing. I mean, you faced a dragon, you made weird new friends, you battled for wits. I just don't get it.
Get what?
With your busy schedule, how did you ever find time for a night job?
Huh? Was that... Did you just make your first pun?
I think I did. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
They grow up so fast.
The tournament! It's about to start!
Well, you best get out there, young lady. Good luck. And remember what I told you. Take on the duel with deftness.
I thought you said to be kind and duel.
I did. Remembering my past made me think about some of my roots I'd forgotten. Sometimes it's better to do as I do, not as I say.
Thanks, Grandpa. I will. Are you going to watch?
Of course, of course. I'll be down momentarily.
Hope you practiced, Gwendolyn.
No. Just listen to stories.
You learned all that from Grandpa's stories.
It was a fantastically fiery tale. Perhaps his ridiculous ramblings have a point.
Children! Children! Come along, quickly! It's your grandfather!